To the coverage of I-League 2 2025-26 clash between Bengaluru United and United Sports Club. This is match number 10 of I-League 2 this current season, and it is happening in CSC Arena 1, Bengaluru. Bengaluru United, the home team, they started off with the Bengaluru derby against SC Bengaluru. It is nil-nil scoreline. That was a drawn game. On the other hand, United SC won both their games. They started off with a 1-0 win against SC Goa, Sporting Club de Goa, and then against MYJ GMSC, they again clinched a 1-0 victory. Amil Naim scored against Sporting Club de Goa, and SC Com scored a penalty against MYJ GMSC to lock 6 points from the first two games. And in this season, they are currently at the top of the table. So it is the home ground of Bengaluru United, but they should be under pressure because the Kolkata side are on a roll. Both teams waiting to get into this beautiful arena and beautiful afternoon clash between these two sides. If we look at FC Bengaluru United, they were found on not so long ago. In June 17th, 2019, they were founded, and they primarily compete in I-League 2, which is the third tier of Indian football. They are two times local BDFA Super Division champions. That's the top division in Karnataka. And in the 2022-23 season, they were runners up to SC Bengaluru in the local BDFA Super Division. And then ahead of 2021-22 I-League qualifiers, Bengaluru United got the likes of Luka Majen. Khalid Jamil was once their coach in the 2022-23 season, who is now the Indian national team coach. And in the 2022-23 I-League 2 season, they showed good form, progressed to the championship round, but failed to secure promotion to I-League, finishing fourth. On the other hand, there's United SC, almost a 100-year-old club. They have gone some name changes, but they rose in the Kolkata Maidan, which is called, in the 2010. They even won the IFA Shield, beating East Bengal in 2013. After that, they went through a rough phase, and after playing some I-League seasons, they struggled a bit, but now they are in I-League 2 and trying to get a promotion to I-League. Both teams center of the park, and they want to exchange pleasantries. And today is a big game for both these sides. Bengaluru United held their shape and drew against their city rivals SC Bengaluru. On the other hand, with 3 points from both the games, United Sports Club are on a roll. Time for a photo session, and before the game, both teams are lining up. United Sports Club, they are a side which doesn't like to change that much. A very compact unit, and they would like to carry on with that form. On the other hand, the home side, the home pressure might be telling on Bengaluru United all the way. Time for coin toss, and it's match officials for today are Ajay Krishnan, Lijo VM, Anson Sikanto, and Thomas Melvin. Final picture before the start of the game. Match commissioner is Iban Azam Tumbi. And this is Orgo Bhattacharya, your commentator for today, and a great clash to start off proceedings. An afternoon clash. If we look at FC Bengaluru United, they have gone in with a 4-3-3 formation. Dal Hanan, and on top of that, there's Akshuna Ramdina Ribhab, and leading the lines, Lijoke Bidyananda on one Singh on side, and on the other hand, there's Ainam. If you look at the substitutes, you have to keep a close eye on Edwin Rosario, Dhruv Sharma, Ashley Albin, and Nikhil Raj Murugesh. On the other hand, United Sports Club have named an unchanged side for the third match in a row. In goal, there's Suraj Ali, and they are also going into the 4-3-3 formation. Backline is compact silo, Shushavan Ghosh, and Ankan and Amit, BK, Craig, and Kiran will take care of the midfield. And there's SG Com on one side, Mohammad Neville, who scored a goal, is on the other side, and Sume Shom. And there's Umesh Tirki, Dipesh Murmu in the subs. We are all ready for an important I League 2 clash. A little bit of a warm up before the start of proceedings. United Sports Club will like to make it 3 in a row. On the other hand, in their home ground, Bengaluru United will try to get their first win of the season. It's a league which is very short. Both teams know that, and they are gearing up for a big clash. From right to left, it will be United Sports Club attacking in their violet jerseys, and the home team in their red shirts will be attacking from left to right. A beautiful arena, picturesque scenes all around. But now the football needs to be beautiful. A clearance by Amit Chakrabarti. United Sports Club are a team which likes to attack down the flanks. Direct balls are their source of energy. They will like to link up with the likes of Muhammad Amil Naim. Scored a beautiful goal against Sporting Club de Goa. On the other hand, SG Com offers that space and pace. Sumay Som is getting some minutes up front. The number 9 is in the striking role. On the other hand, FC Bengaluru United are quite a compact unit. They will look to play a little bit of passes and then try to build up with the ball on the ground like they are doing right now. Quick change of passes, and although the shot was from outside the box, it was the first shot on target, which didn't even bother Suraj Ali. But that's what FC Bengaluru United. Quick passes, quick build up, and mostly things they do are all based on ground football. They don't like to go that long. Mostly the action has been on that flank, the far side flank, till now. Bidyananda is one player who has a lot of experience in this Bengaluru United squad. United Sports Club are not too much intent on going for the press. They're waiting and hoping They will snatch the ball and go on the counter. Jurwa, good skill. And he goes towards the byline, cuts it back. A good touch, but the turn wasn't allowed. Lijo couldn't do that 180-degree turn inside the box, but still possession with the Red Army. Cleared out, and good pressure by the home side, FC Bengaluru United. A great run from the right-hand side of the pitch. Anam Jurwa. And already the likes of Joseph Silo, Shushavan Ghosh have to be on their toes. Even SG Com has come down to help. Again, a neat ball played in between the two lines for Akshuna Tyagi, and he attracts a foul. Good pressure by Bengaluru. And Bidyananda is right on the money. He has this long range penchant for shots. With him is Alan Dongre. The distance to goal is quite far. Almost close to 40 yards. Vidyananda has lined himself up. Vidyananda with a rocket shot, but the direction was all over the place. It was difficult from that range to hit the target, but he still tried his luck. The better option would have been to float the ball inside the box for a header towards goal. United Sports Club have kept clean sheets in both their games. Quite a compact unit at the back. And Joseph Ankan Bhattacharjee, Amit Chakrabarti are playing together for quite some time now. They know what it takes to put a solid shift at the back. Sailung. Nalapan Mohan Rao has kept his keen interest from the sidelines, the Bengaluru United coach. And from far, there was an attempt by Ramdina Ralte, which was blocked in time. Both Ramdina, Akshuna, Vidyananda, these players are right on the money, trying to test the tight United Sports Club defense from far and wide. Shom. Finally, Kiran Chetri gets hold of the ball. And it's a good forward ball. Will the cutback come? It did come from Mohammad Amil Naeem. But there was no one to nod it home. Finally, it seems the ball went and crossed the byline. It was a good forward ball. Again, a good snatch, but Vidyananda was quick to recover. Tussle with Akshuna Tyagi. And Suraj Ali will take his time. The match already had its moments. Bengaluru United attacking in the first few moments, and then when the United Sports Club got hold of the ball, their own luck. Joseph Silo. Good ball inside channel has been used. Mohammad Amil Naeem came inside. Craig. From there, a good turn by SG Com. He finds space on the right-hand side. Amit Chakravarti puts in a cross. And an acrobatic attempt was thwarted. There's good pace in this game. Already both sides trying to get hold of the ball and trying to move up very, very quickly. Compact defensive shape of United Sports Club is already on offer. They have only kept Sumay Shom up front. And then there's Amil Naeem, who has shifted to the left-hand channel today. Kiran Chetri on the right. At times, Sumay Shom is dropping a little bit. Craig is there to pick up the pieces. Vidyananda, he is someone will get a role which he will offer by getting deep in front of his defense, and will try to link up with players who are forward, who are in those advanced positions. Ramdena ready. Instructions are being floated out from the sideline. There's a good snatch by Craig, and he has some space. He has to backtrack. That's his job. A little bit of press and a good snatch. Joseph Silo to Craig. And there's the pass which was intercepted. The pass was not that great. Akshuna Tyagi. He has to contend with three men, and finally Craig does his job. A neat tackle. And he was left alone, and that is Akshuna Tyagi. The attack is on. Only two defenders are there at the back for Bengaluru United, and Vidyananda is one who is adding up as the third defender. Again, a good piece of pace by Amil Naeem, but then Sumay Shom was singled out by two players who were in red jerseys. Amil Naeem has that burst of speed. He recently played in the Bengal Super League for JHR and did quite well. United Sports Club. Their modus operandi is very clear. Stay in your own box and own half and try to defend with all men. That's why Sumay Shom has been left alone. Good ball down the right. Jurwa. Again, Craig drops down. Jurwa finds his teammate Reverb. Jurwa still. Was he fouled? He thinks so, that he has been pushed. His neat feet is doing all the damage down the right side. That's a good ball floated inside the box, and in the far post there was an attempt. A great ball floated in by Ramdina Ralte. The final header was missed Singh though. This is the referee's whistle, but the play goes on. Craig. Joseph always offering that assistance down the left. The pass was under hit. Almost it fell to Shuna. Joseph. Good challenge by Jurwa. But Joseph still on the ball. Joseph still. And finally, He waited and waited and took a shot. A bit of confusion was there, and the shot didn't have that direction. On the left, there was Amil Naim, who was in a little bit of space. But Joseph, with a single handed run, did good ground covering over there. Ankan Bhattacharjee didn't take any risk, but the ball will come back via Akshuna. But this time, Ankan Bhattacharjee will clear it out for corner. First corner of the match. Which will be taken by Ramdina Ralte. His delivery was supreme in the previous movement. Let's see what he does from this set piece. Ramdina. The back post is the target. Akshuna. It was behind him, and it was almost impossible to get ahead to it. A lush green background behind the goal. CFC Arena 1. It's a beautiful place to play football. A lot of games happen all around the park over here. Nice stands behind another goal. A few spectators having keen interest in this game, watching from the sidelines. A neat movement was foiled over there. Again, Amil Naim. Craig with a good touch, which has led him into the box, but the cross was cut out in time. Craig is snatching balls one after the other, but this time it's Bidyananda on the ball. He has time to link up on the left. And again, Craig is everywhere. He's covering almost 3/4 of the ground. Good movement again from the left-hand side of the pitch by Bengaluru, was foiled by Craig. Vidyananda. Jurwa tried to link up with a first-time header. Bengaluru United, in the last I-League 2 season, they finished fourth with 23 points from 16 matches. On the other hand, United SC finished sixth. Here's a chance. Akshuna! A good receive and then a shot with his left foot. A brilliant ball by Sailung. Right-footed receive, and he was a little bit off balance, Akshuna. And that took the ball over the bar. Again, a direct movement, almost reaping rewards. United Sports Club, a well accomplished side in Indian football. At times, they had the likes of Sunil Chhetri, Ranti Martins, Abhijit Mandal. In the last 2 seasons, United Sports Club have finished sixth in this league, that is I-League 2, the third tier of Indian football. The top 2 teams from this tournament gets promoted to Indian Football League, which was formerly I-League. Craig, neat football. Amit. The defenders of United Sports Club have a clear instruction. If they get the ball, float it to the wings. Vidyananda. A good battle is going on between Vidyananda and Craig. There's a log jam up front for Bengaluru because there are a lot of violet jerseys floating around. A long ball again, and then it's cleared out in time by Sushavan. These long balls have to be dealt very, very quickly because Sumay over there get hold of it and cross it or just pass it to the arriving man. Again, a miss pass. Amil Naeem gets ahead of two challenges. And then an outside of the boot pass. Almost it fell for Craig. And then Shom. Vidyananda. Again, a good snatch. Ribhub couldn't find his teammate. A good interception by Yamit. Vidyananda. Ribhub. He chooses the left channel and almost gets hold of the goal. Fisted out, but it finds the bar, and then this time it was easy for Suraj Ali. Suraj couldn't really get the trajectory of the ball in the first attempt, and his attempt to fist out the ball almost the first big chance of the game, and it fell to Bengaluru United. And that's the first yellow card of the game too. Strong challenge. The referee was in close quarters. Ball floated in. Amil Naeem sets it up. Kiran Chetri. His attempt goes way off target. Again, that slow build up. That's easy for Ankan. Vidyananda. Sailung. He waits for his man. There's no way through from the middle of the park. Ribhub. Good defending skills shown by SG-Com. SG-Com has started on the right today, and Amil Naeem on the left. Sailung, good pass to Jurwa. Jurwa, a good touch, but a slight push, which is not a foul. Good intent shown by Joseph Silo, and that results in a goal kick. Jurwa was thrown off his tracks, literally. A few moments back, Suraj Ali had his heart in his mouth. He goes long this time. There was not too much that SG Com could have done in that movement. The ball was way ahead of him. A difficult one to take into control. Almost 25 minutes are up. And Bengaluru with that ball which hit the crossbar threatened a little more than United Sports Club. This is their time. On the turn, shot by Craig. But again, fails to test the keeper. This is that attempt from the left. A cross which almost entered the goal. Sneaked in, literally. That was neat and good play from the left-hand side of the pitch. Good play from the inside channel. But much space was not offered to Lijo. Again, instructions are being floated out from the sidelines. Literally, it might seem like a teacher explaining things to the students. Nalapan Mohan Raj, very much animated with the fourth official. He is justifying his case. Again, Lal Kamal Bhomik is talking to Shom about his runs off the ball. Without the ball, he should make the runs so that space is created. That's his funda, Lal Kamal Bhomik, and quite rightly so. The off-the-ball movements are really, really important in a football game. What you do off the ball results in what is being done on it by others. Craig, neatly taken away by Ribhab. A little cagey affair in the middle. Ramdina. Sailung. A neat header. Passed on to the left for Nongbri. Nongbri is a very enthusiastic person on the left wing, as is Jurwa on the right. He tried to float in across and got rewards for it. Another corner for Bengaluru. Set pieces are a very important thing when the United Sports Club defense is going gung-ho. and being solid at the back. These set pieces are a way out for FC Bengaluru United. Nongbre. He already had a shot fisted out to the crossbar. Now his in-swinging ball was a testing one towards goal, had venom in it. Nongbre. And finally, the clearance came from Shushavan. Jurwa. Bengaluru United come from the same city from where Bengaluru FC have dominated Indian football for so many years. And now Bengaluru United and SC Bengaluru, both clubs are trying their best to at least get into I League. And once you get into I League, there's always a chance, a good season here and there, and you can get into the top tier of Indian football. That's ISL. I League is, by the way, now renamed as Indian Football League. And times are tough now. With this heat all around, it's time for a drinks break, much needed for both coaches too. Some instructions are already being floated in. Lal Kamal Bhaumik, he has played for this team and has captured the imagination of a lot of Kolkata football fans during his playing days. On the other hand, Nalappan Mohanraj, Kolkata is nothing new for him. Played for Mohun Bagan period of time and knows how things work over there. Has faced United Sports Club in his playing days too. Vidyananda. Already instructions are being floated out to him. These intervals are much needed both for hydration and for strategy. United Sports Club. First, it was established as Eveready Association Club. 2006, it became United Sports Club. And then in the 2010s, United Sports Club emerged as one of the most successful teams from Bengal after East Bengal Mohun Bagan. Amil. He had orders to get hold of the ball and he has done so ever so brilliantly. Mohammad Amil Naeem. Oh, almost. He got that spectacular bend to the ball. He was on a foot race with Sailung and then he evaded his marker. And had it been on goal, Manjunath would have been a spectator over there. A brilliant inside cut. Just couldn't adjust his body shape enough to get that curl onto that ball. Amil Naeem is a brilliant talent on the wings. Another of those wingers coming up in the country. Joseph, his calmness was on a showcase over there again. Jurwa. That's an easy catch for Suraj Ali. Whenever Suraj has gotten hold of the ball, he hasn't gone short. He has already and always tried to link up with either Som or SG Com. Simple, direct football from United Sports Club. Craig, a little bit lucky that he got hold of the ball over there. SG Com and Som, a little bit of a misunderstanding between them. Vidyananda. Almost Nungbri was getting through on goal. Another of those crosses from the left wing, and it was all too much for Ainam Jurwa. The crosses from the left wing have been troublesome for United Sports Club. It seems that Ankan is having some trouble, but he will carry on. That's the good part. United Sports Club, with 6 points from 2 games, are already running away with the lead in the table. 3 wins on the trot, and they will be flying. Vidyananda didn't have much conviction in his pass. Joseph Silo. Craig. All the way back to Suraj Ali, who is a risk-free footballer. He goes long, and now there's a chance for Kiran Chetri, who threads it through for SG Com. But he was stuck in between the red shirts. This direct approach is working out quite well for United Sports Club. The only problem with a direct approach is at times you're not sure whether we will get the 50-50 balls or not. And there's the first change of the game. And it's SG Com whose journey is cut short in the game. Joseph. Amil Naim with an acrobatic receive over there. But it was always difficult. It seems that SG Com was struggling, and in place of him, it's Dipesh Murmu, who has had a good domestic season before this. Ramdena to Jurwa. Another of his cross is blocked by Joseph Silo. United Sports Club haven't allowed too many touches inside the box for FC Bengaluru United. Sailum. Vidyananda. First time ball. Ambitious ball. It had a higher trajectory. And these kind of balls will always be difficult for the on-rushing players of his own. Suraj Ali again tries to link up with Shom. With these long balls, you need a striker who can hold the ball and who can pass it on to his teammates on the right or left. The on-rushing ones. Silum a little bit frustrated over there. All the way to the back, and then Craig with a neat flick. Kiran Chetri. Vidyananda was close at hand. Quite a few substitute players. Definitely second half is the option for them. Again now Akshuna Tyagi all alone in the box. Waits for his teammates. Now the assistance has come, but his pass is wayward. And the movement has turned into a counter-attack for the opposition side. The pace on the ball was too much for Mohammad Amil Naeem. A little bit of a frustrating end to both those attacks. Shumai Shom is being ordered to just press the defenders a little bit more so that they can't float this kind of balls. And he is the only man up front. He should do that at all possible opportunity, because those long balls are continuously being floated by the FC Bengaluru defenders across and in front of the United Sports Club box. Craig thought about charging this man, but then he stopped in his stride. Amil Naeem. Suraj Ali with another of his long clearances. Shushovan. Sailum. Good ball to the right, Jurwa. And then he had option in front. Jurwa again with a cross. It was attacked by Akshuna, but Ankan was close at hand too. Now time for a counter. And look at the space that Amil Naeem has. That first touch let him down, but he still has the ball. Amil Naeem has space this time, and then his shot this time was blocked right at the nick of time by Abdul Hanan. This time he didn't try to go for the second post. He tried to keep a grounder in the first post, and the effort was not too great. Ramina. Dettol. Dettol will try to link up on the right, and that bounce didn't help Jurwa. He didn't anticipate the ball to go over him. Again, Som, goalkeeper Manjunath waited and waited, and finally he looked at all the options and cleared out the ball. The first half has been a well contested half, but the big chances, so called big chances, have been very few. No proper attempt on goal. The only time Bengaluru United looked threatening when Alan Nongbre hit the crossbar, and the goalkeeper has come off his line. He has been rounded off, and what a neat, cool, calm finish by Akshuna Tyagi. Suraj Ali committed himself. Questions would be asked about his goalkeeping. But just like that, right at the nick of the time, right before the half-time whistle, Bengaluru United are ahead. Good through ball by Lijo. And there's the commitment over aggressiveness by Suraj Ali. 2 minutes of added time. He already was going down, Suraj Ali, and it made things easy for Akshuna Tyagi to round him up. And defender was also lying in the tracks, and the goal was gaping empty, and it was easily put away. After all that good defending, Akshuna Tyagi has given the lead this time. The cross was cut out by Suraj Ali. A quick release. Good combination was shown during that goal between Lijo, who dropped a little bit, and Akshuna made that forward run. Here, Craig has been found, but what a tackle. Brilliant tackle by Abdul Hanan. To be honest, FC Bengaluru United have looked the better side when it has come to attacks. And finally, they have broken the deadlock. Joseph. Now some aggressiveness. Referee was at hand, and he saw Amit Chakravarti with that foul. Just when it seemed that both the teams have to go empty-handed at halftime, that's when the deadlock was broken, and it was way too easy for Akshuna Tyagi. So that's that. The first 45 minutes, home side FC Bengaluru United. They are ahead thanks to a brilliant through ball by Lee Joke, which was finished off by Akshuna Tyagi. Question marks on Suraj Ali's goalkeeping will be there, but FC Bengaluru United won't be bothering about that. At half time, in this I League 2 clash, Akshuna Tyagi's goal have given FC Bengaluru United the lead against United Sports Club. Welcome back to the CSE Arena 1, where home side FC Bengaluru United have broken the deadlock. And now it's time for some changes for United Sports Club. Jersey number 5 and 7 have joined the ranks, and it's Sukhchand Kisku in defense and Asanta Das in midfield, who will be taking charge in the second half of the game. Just before the halftime whistle, there was a brilliant through ball threaded by Lijoke, and Kshuna Tyagi followed it up, made a good run, and then Suraj Ali, the goalkeeper of the United Sports Club, committed himself, went down to the ground, and he was rounded off by Kshuna very, very easily. And just like that, United Sports Club were behind. But with a new midfield option, look to make amends. And that's the kickoff for the second half. With 2 wins in 2 games, United Sports Club were flying high. But now the red jerseys, the FC Bengaluru United men, they have broken the deadlock, and they looked the better side in the first half. Now it's time for the men in violet or purple, as you might call, to do their own bit. Already we have seen SG Com being substituted by Dipesh Murmu in the first half for United Sports Club. Good pressure up front by Andina. He is someone who has controlled the midfield alongside Vidyananda, but Craig is there at hand. Shom trying to put pressure on the goalkeeper Manjunath. Shom is someone who has been egged on from the start. Now it's Lijo. He goes wide. He waits for support. Lijo K. And he earns a corner. Brilliant. The one who had provided the assist for the goal is on song from the start of the second half. Nalappan Mohan Raj is the coach of FC Bengaluru United, and he must be thrilled with that lead. He's a hard task master. You can look at him at the bottom corner of your screens, shouting instructions. A good corner, a free header was there, but Silum somehow missed the target. United Sports Club have looked threatening at times whenever Amil Naeem has got hold of the ball. There was Sukhchand Kisku going up front. And now it's time for Aksuna. He tried to return the favor to Lijo K, but the ball was too far ahead of him. United Sports Club. This is the first goal they have conceded in this edition of I-League 2. In the first 2 games, they had kept clean sheets. Vidyananda, a good ball win. Ribhab. But then Craig was there at hand. But Lijo, still Lijo, a good 1-2. That's a chance. And the chance goes begging at the back post for Akshuna Tyagi. He was free, unmarked, left open. He could have cut through that defense. On the other hand, it's Dipesh Murmu on the attack. Craig. Sukhchand Kisku is going on the attack at every possible option. Good ball floated in from the left side. There were 3 options in the box. Sukhchand is already trying to show his skill. In the midfield, he is committing himself, getting ahead of the people and trying to thread the balls for the men up front. Vicky Thapa. A little show of intent by Sporting United Sports Club. I beg your pardon. Joseph. Oh, that's an important touch by Manjunath, and then at least Dipesh Murmu should have kept the ball on target. But Manjunath did his part over there. Joseph with some space ahead of him. Evades his marker. And this touch was important because Craig was waiting behind Manjunath. Prasant, that is. He has come in the midfield. And he is trying to link up play. There's some movements in the mid of the park that has been absent in the first half from United Sports Club. Ball floated out to the left. Asylum will be busy in this half, it seems. A little pause in play. But the best chance of the second half has again fallen to United. Bengaluru United, that is, again. Akshuna Tyagi, a little bit frustrated, who missed the good and open a goal-scoring header a few minutes back. Ankan. Sideways passing. Won't bother FC Bengaluru United that much. That's why Ankan goes long. A good header in the path of Dipesh Murmu. He couldn't get hold of the ball. His first touch let him down again. That was a spicy move. Craig. The turn. And a good pass to Dipesh. His cross is so poor. There were 2 men waiting in the middle. Both Joseph and Sumay Shom. Asylum will take his time. It has been a fiery attacks in the second half by United Sports Club. Look at the number of purple shirts in and around that FC Bengaluru United box. They have committed men forward. They know that they have to bring parity to this game. I-League 2 is a double-legged home-away round-robin affair. And the top two teams will Indian Football League, which was earlier called I League. That is the second division of Indian football, second tier of Indian football. Shanmari and Diamond Harbour have made their move last time. They're playing I League this time. Bicky to Craig. Craig tries to evade Vidyananda. Still Craig. And he has been pushed out wide. Before that, there's an indication of a foul. Detol Morantham did well. Detol to the rescue. Long ball. And on the left-hand side was Shukchand Kisku. Good holding play. Rivhub keeps composure and gets a corner. He knew he couldn't really cross the ball from that place because there were markers in front of him. Finally, he gets the much important touch of Sukhchand. Time for some action. Ramdina floats in the ball. Prasanta Das. The ball is stolen off him. Ramdina. Quick feet. Lijo gets the assistance of Bidyananda, who finds Abdul. And again, this cross, it will be easy for Suraj Ali. But some pressure needs to be put on him during these crosses, just to make him aware that somebody is there. Again, Akshuna. He will not reach the ball before Suraj. Ramdina. In between the lines, the pass was good, and Rivhub got a Jurua, who just chips the ball. But Sustavan was taking no prisoners over there. A switch to the left-hand side of the pitch might help FC Bengaluru United get some space. Again, United SC needs to put at least one more man forward. Right now it's Aksuna on the other hand, and there's some miscommunication. Finally, referee blows the whistle and there's a quick free kick that is being taken. United Sports Club are waiting for no one. Vicky. Prasanta. Craig. Options were there in front of him, but he couldn't really find that gap for the pass. Craig again. This time he goes long. Vidyananda. Ramdina. Prasanta. And it's Sukhchand Kisku with all the space in front of him. He finds Dipesh. Inside cut by Dipesh. And his shot just saved. That was a good attempt. Dipesh, he has been in the game in the second half. Prasanta. The space behind the defense had opened up, and there was Sukhchand Kisku over there. Both the substitutes, Prasanta Das and Sukhchand Kisku, have been impressive right from onset. There's a long throw, a flick on. These are dangerous movements. At times, these flick-ons fall for an easy tap-in on the back post. This time it was different. Good link up by the goalkeeper Manjunath with Lijo. Nongbre. Again, that good low block, a shape of a defense in place. Behind the defense, Abdul tried to float in that ball. Both teams actually trying to go direct. When FC Bengaluru started the game, they were trying to keep the ball, trying to play those short passes. But because United Sports Club have made their defensive third compact, so these long balls are being floated in. Crosses are coming from both sides. A little old school style of football, but effective on most occasions. Lijo. Goalkeeper called for it and got hold of the ball over there. Bicky. Brilliant turn. Mohammad Amil Naeem, and that will be a yellow card shown. Mohammad Amil Naeem. It will be interesting to see when Lal Kamal Bhomik puts him on the right flank just to change things up, shake things up. Against Sporting Club de Goa, he was quite impressive on the right wing. Lijo. A hopeful ball floated up front. Akshuna will chase it. And Aksuna almost got hold of that ball. The pass was a little bit under hit. Prasanta. Amil Naeem loses it, and Vidyananda, he has space in front of him. Lijo gets inside the box. Lijo! Oh, that will not make him happy. The second post was open for him. What a brilliant ball carry by Vidyananda Singh. He got the pass, inch perfect pass, and then Lijo did well to evade his marker, get it on his right foot, and just had to place it in the opening which had come up in the second post. Surely Bengaluru United should have been 3-0 up. One miss by Akshuna Tyagi in the second half, and then now what happened with this Lijo effort has kept the match in balance. It's a much needed oxygen for United Sports Club. Lijo again. This time he tries for the second post, but again got too much underneath the ball. Just had to open up and round off his marker for a curling effort in the second post. That's what is needed when you are making those diagonal runs inside the box. Ribhab loses possession. Everybody is waiting for Kisku to come inside and get hold of the ball. He has been quite active. Murmu to Prasanta. Bicky. Craig. Good sequence of passing. And they tried to launch that long ball. Again, this time it's Craig, and he waited for that run. He hoped that Sumay Som would be at the right place and the right time. A miscommunication, to say the least, between Craig and Sumay. The timing was missing over there. United Sports Club have got those opportunities, and they will try again. Two changes are coming in. Can this change the state of the game? Rakesh Karmakar and Hemraj Bhujel. A midfield option and an attacking option. Lal Kamal Bhaumik have thrown all his options on the ground. He has used all his substitutions, and he needs a result now. Hemraj Bhujel has been someone who has been used as a substitute in this I-League 2 season, not once but twice. Again, this time it's Rakesh. Red shirts have crowded out that place. Good ball inside the box, but it didn't find purple jersey. Prasanta. Good interception over there. And from there, the attack starts. Ramdina. Lijo with his pace down the flanks. Ramdina. Alan Nungri. Ramdina again. Vidyananda, calm, cool, composed on the ball. He switches it to the right, and it was a little much, way too much for Sailum. Again, another change for Bengaluru United at this time. Jersey number 77, Saurav Mandal. And there has been some altercations on the pitch side. It seems the support staff have been given a yellow card. Mohan Raj is not happy with something, and he has made it clear time and again. Saurav Mandal has replaced Anam Ajurwa. Saurav Mandal has had the experience of playing in the top league of Indian football. And now his experience will be coming in handy against a club from Bengal only. A slender lead is very, very dangerous. Quick throw in. And there was a Hemraj. The pressure is there. The numbers have been committed, which leaves United Sports Club a little bit weak in defense, but they have to go for that goal. Craig. Vidyananda again. So solid on the ball. United Sports Club, who drew the first game against the city rivals SC Bengaluru, are leading and have kept the clean sheet. The goalkeeper Manjunath hasn't been troubled that much, and that will be a worry for United Sports Club, because in the second half the attacks have come in but haven't been that much fruitful. And there's a good ball. Hemraj on the right channel. He tried to release Dipesh. Unlucky. It was behind him. Lijo. Aksuna. He waited and waited. And then he tried to find Ribhab. A long ball. Target is Sumay Som. Bike with its loud sound goes around the park, going from first gear to fifth gear. FC Bengaluru United will also try to take note of it and would like to change their gears, like to get that cushion of 2 goals. Good turn. Hemraj, he has been impressive on the ball. First time cross, and will the header come in? No, it was cleared out in time. Joseph, good solid challenge by Saurav. That was impressive. Some quick movements need to happen in and around that defensive third of. There was a Hemraj in the mix of things again. Good ball played outside. Dipesh. And there's an own goal. An unlucky deflection. Lucky for United Sports Club. Finally a cross, which became dangerous at the end moments of the game. It was Dipesh again. And it was just so unlucky for Manjunath. He was guarding and unaware that the ball would come in from the first post itself. United SC piled on the pressure and finally got the rewards they needed. Now they can go for that winning goal. When the time was there, Bengaluru didn't take their chances. Will they be left to rue those? Again, a good attack. Craig. Dipesh, ever since he shifted to the right side, he has looked ominous. Long ball. This time cleared out. Vidyananda, referee waits play on. Might have given an advantage over there. All the way back to goalkeeper Suraj Ali. That's the last roll of the dice for both the sides. The last 15 minutes of the game, the last quarter of the game. Good attacking intent, through ball. And it was just out of reach for Sumay Som. Referee blows the whistle. And a first post deflection is something which Manjunath couldn't avoid. The home fans will be a little frustrated after such a good game. It's back to square one for FC Bengaluru United. Lal Kamal Bhaumik and his men have won both their games. The third game, they were trailing for the much part of, but now they have rested. Last few minutes will be interesting. Which are the changes that Nalapan Mohan Raj are looking forward? That will be interesting to know. All the 5 changes have been used by United Sports Club. Good few additions for United Sports Club. Shukchand Kisan, who has been impressed, is Prasanta Das. Dipesh Murmu, who came in place of SGCOM, has been brilliant. And then there are two more changes. Vidyananda has been withdrawn for Bengaluru. Sivan Eriksson is someone who will try to conjure something in the midfield for Bengaluru. There's Dipesh, an insert, and he couldn't take a shot on goal. Ankan, a clearance, a much needed one that is. And then there's Lijo. He leaves it wide. And then it was way too much for Sivan. Page is asked to shoot from the sideline. In the last instance, he took the ball and made a square run. He didn't take a shot on goal. The instructions which are coming from the sidelines indicate that he should have taken a shot on goal because he has power. That is, sometimes it looks like a student and teachers are having a meeting at the park, which is this football ground. They're being asked to do things, entrusted. They're being made to realize potential. Prasanta. Game for United Sports Club will be to get to that box as quickly as possible. 3 goals in 3 matches for United Club. One was a penalty against J. It's glorious. Now again, Sumeshom was threatening inside the box. A little bit troublesome, both teams with both trying to find that ecstatic pass. And then there was a chance. Again, it was Suraj Ali who had left his spot. Come way too ahead. This time, though, he didn't have to pay for it. Good cross. And just when Ribhab Sardesai went head to head, it was Suraj Ali who left his goal line, did a ball, missed the flight of the ball, was way behind, and it was an open goal almost like the first one. Just the difference is that Ribhab couldn't put the ball into the There's Sukshant. Just 5 minutes left. What can both teams conjure in this time? Will they go for the killer blow? Or will for 1 point? Again, just the final change. 10 and 90. See Bengaluru United, Nikhil Raj and Syed Ahmed both will take their positions. Both teams know that it's all to fight for. It's stages of the league, but who doesn't want the joy of 3 points? Again, it's Sumasom. To evade players. Lot of players are quite exhausted in the heat. The 90 minutes have been wrenching. Now the corner. And what can this set piece bring? Shot. Was there a touch? And then there's another. Couldn't be gathered at the first attempt. Then there was a second attempt. Manjunath finally stopped the attacks in their tracks. That was serious football over there. Dhruv squares off. And there was an attempt which was saved on the follow-up. The ball goes weight of the three. There was the effort, long range effort, beautiful. A belter of a shot by the substitute Nikhil Raj. Suraj Ali must have had his heart in his mouth. Good forward ball played through. And this was the moment. First time the ball was stopped. Second time again. It was Rakesh Karmakar who tried to use the outside of his boot. This time Junath was there to close down. He made the double stop, and on the other hand, just like a pendulum, the ball swung. Interesting see action in the last few moments of the game. Ramdina is in. Just few moments back, Nikhil with a brilliant long-range try, which could have been the winner. Well, almost. Football is a inches, and goes into play over there. A long kick. Is there some oxygen left in the for both these? Kisco will clear his lines. From the left, Dhruv. Goalkeeper allows the drop and then gathers it. That could have been 5 minutes of added time. In the last few minutes of the game, both teams need to pile up that pressure. That one push can lead to the 3-pointer. As it is, the last 10 minutes or so have been quite interesting. There's a hold up on the right hand side of the pitch. Now there's a chance for Stead Ahmed. Lijo operating from the left wing. Tried to cut outside. Still Lijo. Dhruv. Box is the target for Dhruv. But finally the ball gets cleared out. But then there's Sailung. From the right hand side, another cross. And that resulted in an important corner for FC Bengaluru United. Tense moments for United Sports Club. Right at the end of the first half, they had a goal. Will it be same in the second half too? Oh, that corner and a free header would have almost opened up the goal scoring option. This time it's on the rooftop. This kind of crosses held Suraj Ali. Sometimes you see some problems missing the trajectory of the ball. Good ball for Dhruv, who some space. He can use his cross was there, but finally the back post things didn't bring to plan. Now it's time for Hemraj to chase the ball. Still 2 minutes left. United to win now. They are shoulders are dropping a bit. Exhaustion is writ on the face. Suraj Ali left it his defender to kick the ball far wide. Not much time left. One attack. The Bengaluru United. Long time in this game. Better chances in couldn't couldn't finally kill the game. And then there was a wicked deflection, the first post from Madimu cross, which resulted in United Sports Club parity in this game. All eyes will be on the referee cross. And there was a slide, and somehow Suraj Ali cleared. That was a big chance right at the end. And that's that. An exciting second half encounter between the two, which had only goal in it. But then there's a big chance. Hemraj Vural shot wide. The vessels for Akshuna Tyagi Lijoke missed their opportunity. Then Dipesh Murmu cross led to a wicket. Then it led to equalizing goal for United Sports Club. Many chances were there for FC Bengaluru United. Led their mark. And finally, at a full time, Bengaluru United won. United Sports Club won. FC Bengaluru United have drawn both their games in this I-League season, and United SC have stayed unbeaten this with 2 wins and 1 draw. At full time, it's FC Bengaluru United 1, United Sports Club 1. Tomorrow, there are 2 clashes. Morning Star and Sporting Club to go at 8 Casa Stadium, and at 4:30 p.m. it's the GMSC I-League 2 clashes are going on at full steam. All teams are trying to make to that top 2 spot, which will give a promotion to Indian Football League. Stay tuned to Football YouTube channel to follow all the updates I-League 2. Thank you and goodbye.